Elena Voss, and you're watching Echo Cinema TV. Tonight, a major development in global diplomacy. The United States has announced it will suspend oil sanctions on Iran for 60 days. This decision comes directly after the first round of diplomatic talks between Washington and Tehran. This is not a small move. This is a significant shift, one that could reshape energy markets, regional politics, and the future of the Iran nuclear deal. Let's break it down. The announcement. The United States government confirmed today that it is lifting oil-related sanctions on Iranian production and exports, temporarily, for a period of 60 days. This suspension is directly tied to negotiations. The first round of formal talks between the U.S. and Iran has concluded, and Washington says this is a gesture of good faith, a signal that dialogue is moving forward. The decision was not taken lightly. Senior officials in Washington have been under enormous pressure, from allies in the Middle East, from energy markets watching every move, and from critics at home. But the White House chose diplomacy, at least for now. Why this matters? Iran sits on some of the largest oil reserves on the planet.
The talks. So what happened in these talks? The first round of U.S.-Iran negotiations covered several critical areas. Nuclear activity was front and center. Washington wants guarantees. It wants verifiable limits on Iran's uranium enrichment program. Iran, on the other hand, wants sanctions relief. It wants economic breathing room. It wants to trade its oil freely on international markets. These two positions are the foundation of every negotiation, and the 60-day suspension is Washington's opening move. It says we are serious. We are willing to ease pressure, but we expect results in return. The clock has now started. 60 days. That is the window. Regional reaction. The announcement has sent shockwaves across the Middle East. Israel has expressed serious concern. Prime Minister's office issued a statement warning that any deal that allows Iran to enrich uranium further is a threat to regional security. Saudi Arabia has not yet made an official statement, but sources say Riyadh is monitoring the situation extremely carefully. In Tehran, the mood is cautiously optimistic.
This story is about more than oil, more than sanctions, more than 60 days. It is about whether diplomacy can still work in a world that feels increasingly divided. The United States and Iran have been enemies for decades. Their relationship defined by mistrust, conflict, and isolation. But both sides are now at the table, talking, negotiating, looking for a way forward. Whether that way forward leads to lasting peace or simply delays the next confrontation remains to be seen. What is clear tonight is that this moment matters. This decision matters.